lights, camera, action. Join the stream team with Strick and Brant and be a part of the Stream Network. Our goal is really simple. We're here to help you succeed.
We live? Yeah. Strick City. Woo! Strick City. All over the world.
Strick City, man, we live. Yo, Strick City on the ride. Yo, look like surprise. Yo, taking your city like we live. Yo, man, we live. Yo, taking your city like surprise. Yo, on the ride. Yo, Strick City coming live. Yo.
Hey, listen, I can't even waste a lot of time with y'all today. I really can't because my guest, she's already cutting up in the green room. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her out. Y'all know what it is. Strick City right here. Please share this out. Subscribe to the channel, the whole nine. Do all that stuff I tell y'all to do. David Hunt, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for always coming through, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Way to be here. And Cameron, man, what's up? What's up? He can't hear you. Okay, listen, I know you can't wait. I can't wait to be there with you two as well. So we're here together right now. Guess what? I'm going to stop talking, Cameron, and we got to bring Small Fire on so she could do her thing and hang out with me. What's up, girl? That's not me. That's her. That's me right here. There we go. There she is. How you doing?
Hey, there go me right there on TV.
Mama, I made it.
Right. We'll take a picture and send it.
Girl, what's going on?
Man, I'm so glad to see you, man. What's up?
Hey, let's do this first. I actually have two names on the screen, Small Fire and Small Fry. Two different people, one person, it's all on the same. What's up?
Well, when I first started comedy, way long time ago, in the 90s, people don't even say the 90s no more.
No, they don't say the 90s. They don't say the 90s.
Yeah.
Saying the 90s is like when you were a kid and they'd be in the 70s. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but when I started, I was Small Fry.
Okay.
And so, in the late 90s, right around 2000, I changed my name to Small Fire because I had changed, my moral for comedy. I changed how I presented myself on stage.
Gotcha.
The material I used, right? So now here I am. Because I tried to go back on stage after I changed my personal life. I tried to go back on stage and not cuss. And when them people didn't respond the way I needed them to, I was like, oh, I know what y'all need. And I would just revert back to, what I used to do. But now it's been some years, been some time. I have matured.
Right.
And now I can go anywhere and not compromise who I am. So
that's what's
I'm like,
up.
hey, when promoters call, I'm like, you can use whatever name you need to use. Sell the ticket. Let's go. So I've been getting a lot of calls for Small Fry. She finna hit the road, partner.
That's what's up. And so put it out there now so people don't get confused. You can get Small Fryer, you can get Small Fire, you can get Small Fries. Whatever. Just call me and sign a check.
I got cheering. You can come too. Yeah, we put everybody on the payroll.
That's funny.
One dude called them tater tots.
You come get some tater. Add them to the honorarium as well.
I bring the tater tots with me.
That's what's up.
I'm doing comedy and blues this weekend. Man, I've been waiting. So they're gonna
comedy and blues. So let me do this because we've been talking and we kind of just went right into it. You are a comedian that actually has been on the road for a very long time. How long has it been as far as you on the road doing comedy?
In November it will be 29 years.
Do what now?
I know y'all don't believe me because I'm 21, but the reality is when November 11 hits, I would have been doing comedy 29 years.
That's incredible.
Yep.
So how did you actually start doing it? At what point did you wake up and say, somebody tell you funny, you finna go make some money for this, or we need to put you in jail? How did that happen?
Well, actually, I was just acting up at a family reunion because somebody from each immediate family had to portray a talent.
Okay.
And so my family, as far as we know, we didn't have any talent. So I just told them, well, let me introduce everybody else that do have, that way our family be represented that way.
Okay.
And so my aunt said, girl, you had us laughing the whole night. And when we got back to Atlanta, she heard about this talent show on the radio. She was just like, it's a $35 entry fee. She's like, I'll pay the $35. I just need you to go do comedy. I was like, comedy? She was like, yeah, just do what you did at the family reunion. I was like, all right. So I got in the competition, ended up coming in third place. I haven't done anything else since. That's all I love.
Wow. Well, I mean, it doesn't take but like one time being in front and you actually, people love what you do. It feels good. So from doing that, how did you, like, there's an art to being a comedian. Like, how did you go from just being funny to actually making it an art?
Oh, man, I had to sit under some people. Yeah, I had to sit on and let them teach me. Instantly, Bruce picked me up. He just like, look, and showed me the rope. Like, this is how you open your show. This is how you close your show. This is how you do your middle so you don't lose your audience. I mean, I went to the comedy club every day for a solid year.
Wow.
I mean, when I talk about Sundays after church, I get ready. I go to church that night, and I'm already got my change of clothes in the car. I change my clothes, go down to the comedy club because I got to watch. The only way you're going to learn is to watch other people and spend time on stage. And that's what I had to do for years. And then finally, it was my time.
So as a female comedian, like what would have been like one of your main influences?
Well, another female comedian?
Yeah, did you have a female influence?
Well, to be honest, I didn't have anybody right there with me because it was just like mostly all males where I started.
Right.
At the time, Chocolate, she started in the same place, but by the time I started, she had already did Def Jam, so she was on the road. I really didn't see her that much until after I did Def Comedy Jam. So there weren't really any females that I saw like every week. It was mostly all males.
Wait, hold on. You did Def Comedy Jam as well?
Yes, in 1995.
I need to pull that up.
Ooh, make sure you're not around any children. That was before Christ.
That was before a small fire, right?
Right. Yeah, that was a potato right there.
That was
okay. Uncut. That was a potato uncut. Hey, that was nice right there. Potato uncut. Oh, we gotta keep that.
That's funny. Did you ever do like the Apollo or anything like that?
Yeah, I did Apollo twice. And
how did that go?
BT, that was scary, but I survived. Matter of fact, let me tell you who helped me backstage. A very young girl named Brandy at the time.
Are you for real?
She was 16 and she was like on top of the world as far as her career. And she's the one, cause we both from Mississippi, we talked and found it out backstage. She the one helped me to calm down. She was like, if you love what you do, just go do it. They're gonna love you. And that right there it gave me all the confidence in the world. And I went out there and hit the Apollo. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it.
That's what's up. What's up. I mean, that is an incredible story. Like, I didn't know, like, knowing you for a long time, you know how you meet people, you like, you know what, no matter what, this girl is funny. And you don't, like, know their resume. You just know that the talent is for real. Okay. Like, I just know that your talent is for real. Like, you just, even in, like, real life off the stage, you're just a funny person. Like, so I know when you get on stage, I remember there was a church here. I don't know how we was at this church together, but it was a church. It was More Than Conquerors in Birmingham.
Oh yeah.
And they let you get up there, and it wasn't like even a real set. You were there, you went up, and you crushed it. I mean, you had the whole. Sunday, it was Sunday.
It was Sunday morning service. Yeah, you just like, all right, come on.
You had them dying in there. That's really like the first time I seen somebody do a Sunday morning service like that, where you had the whole church like tore up. You know, you got those stuffy people that ain't gonna laugh at nothing. I mean, the whole church was gone. The whole church was gone. Like, you was so funny. And I'm like, man, this is it. Like, this girl has definitely got it. And like, is it like that most places you go? Like, people are still kind of like surprised at your gift?
Yeah, because they don't know what to expect. Because, you know, my presentation is it's so different for one. Like I do a lot of Sunday mornings, and I take that as an honor because it's a lot of preachers will not let that happen.
Right.
As a matter of fact, when I first left, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna back up. When I first left, the whole blue, what they would call, blue comedy, small fry, that whole little thing right there. I was trying to change my life, and so I would just do churches because I realized I wasn't strong enough to do the clubs without just falling back into what I used to do. So I said, well, I just go to the church, and I start there. And a lot of pastors would not let me in. Matter of fact, I had one to tell me, "Oh no, ma'am." It's like, I'm not finna put you up in front of my people. He was like, I got you on VHS now. I just watched you last night.
That's funny.
He had the Def Comedy Jam. He had the Def Comedy Jam tape because he had recorded it with his VCR.
Right.
So he had me on tape.
You're aging yourself, but I get it.
No, I'm just telling you what this man had. He had his VHS, and he said him and his wife just watched me last night because they got it in their bedroom. The children can't watch that.
Right.
Back then, children couldn't watch that. So they had that. He told me and my wife just saw you. Ain't nowhere in the world you get in my pulpit. And I was just I was disappointed because I'm like, here I am trying to change my life, and now y'all shut the door on me. So what I did from there is I went to schools and I started doing like motivational speaking, and then I would get up and do a little comedy, and that's how I developed enough clean material to actually get a DVD.
Gotcha.
Like a little tape. I had a little tape, and then I can go to the church and say, look, I'm showing you, I'm telling you, I'm doing clean. They was like, okay, yeah, okay, now I see. Then they started letting me in. But now when I do churches, they don't know what they expect, and I guess because I'm little, because I'm like 5'1.6", so I'm not threatening, what I'm saying? I'm not threatening, and then I say yes ma'am, no sir, so I'm not really something they feel like they should be concerned about or like weary about. So
right,
a lot of times I get into old people, I speak to them, hey mother's board, you got to get them. You don't get the mother board, it's over.
Right.
So I speak to all the mothers of the church, speak to the deacons, speak to the pastors, speak to the ushers, and then you just let them have it, and then they be like, how? And they surprised, first of all, because they don't.
Right.
They're not thinking this girl been in the business almost 30 years.
Right.
They're definitely not thinking I'm more than 30 years old.
Right.
So for me to know the stuff that I know and bring up my experiences in the church back in the country, like old school church, they're done. They're like, oh, you brought so many memories back. And I think they kind of appreciate somebody having knowledge of the process we used to go through in church, and then be able to, talk about it in a humorous way.
Right. So I want to dive more into what you actually have done, like as far as the work.
Resume?
Your resume, but also because I want to talk more about that. But I also want to talk about some stuff that you've been able to do industry-wise outside of comedy, because I know you. I know you've actually been able to do some voice work in the industry as well. Like, are you still able to do that? Please tell me you're still getting checks for talking too.
Oh man, yes. I wasn't expecting to, but yeah, I was on the Class of 3000 with Andre.
Right.
Andre
Cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's on Cartoon Network. It was on Cartoon Network, and yes, those checks have not ceased. Praise God. Matter of fact, I didn't get them for a minute, and all of a sudden I started getting like these big digits, like not last year, the year before that. And I looked at the top of the check. These things was coming from China. I was like, what? They stopped playing it in the U.S., but then they started playing it in China. I said, thank you, China. So I started, basically admiring all the dishes from China from here on.
Wow, you start buying dishes from China. That's funny.
I was like, I'm there too. I'm in China.
So
man,
I want people to understand Class of 3000 was like a very popular cartoon, but also it was online to where people could watch it online, but they had this own, you can make beats and stuff on Class of 3000. It was really, really popular. My sons, like when they were young enough, they absolutely loved it.
Wow.
They love making music with the cartoon and then watching the cartoon. So
they had it open where people could participate, and get to know the characters. Like I played the character Lil D, just in case y'all have a chance to look at, because I can't find any episodes anywhere.
It did disappear. It did disappear.
I heard he was like in court for some stuff, But you can find some of the like theme songs, like Lil D, my character did some of the rap songs. If you go to YouTube now and put in Class of 3000, a song called Peanut, that's Lil D. That's me rapping on there.
Wow.
So actually, yeah. So man, Andre, he's a perfectionist. Man, we was in there hours for each song, hours, cause he wanted like pop, pop, pop. I mean, he wanted on time. He wanted right. That energy got to be right. Cause see, the thing about it is what I had to explain to him. When he called me for that show, I had just got married.
Gotcha.
So it was like, okay, I'm trying to get my femininity on, and he telling me to be a boy, and I'm like, dude, you don't understand.
Right.
you messing me up. I don't want to be no boy right now. I'm trying to be a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's like, I need you to go wherever you gotta go in your mind to bring Lil D out. And I'm like, and then he showed me what the check was gonna look like, and I was like, oh yeah, what's up?
Hey, you found Lil D then, didn't you?
Yeah, man, what's up? Let's get this done, Charlie. What's up, partner? Let's make this ride, man. Man, I became Lil D 24/7. I went home. I was like, look, I'm Lil D. You gotta deal with it.
That's funny.
We can't mess up this money.
So you couldn't figure out how to turn that off. Like, let's turn it off after the season over with.
I know that's right. When he check stop, we'll turn it off right now. I need you to be married to Lil D.
That's funny. That's crazy. So how about any other voice work? Like you get any other calls to do stuff like that?
But you know what I did? One thing it was one big missed opportunity, and that was I never found a way to market that.
It's
that
hard.
was me.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like
yeah.
if you didn't know my voice, you don't know how to find me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just like you had to know me and know my voice. Like, wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? You know what I'm saying? It had to be one of those. It's not like you a fan of mine and all of a sudden you can go find that and say, oh, she did this too. You know, so that's the opportunity I missed. I missed marketing that. But, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up because my voice is distinct and I understand that. So there will be voiceover work. Won't be long.
It won't be long. Kimberly Cannon said, hello, cousin.
Hey, what up, cuz?
That's some of your people right there checking in on us.
Carmen was on earlier. Her sister, she was on earlier. Hey, girl.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So as you have done a lot of things in the industry, you're getting out there now, whether it's small fire or small fry. We've been through a pandemic. Like, what are you talking about now? Like, what is some of the conversation you're having when you go out?
Well, actually, a lot of people really trying to forget about the pandemic, so I don't really bring it up that much, other than talking about the stimulus, because that's funny. You know, people's at the mailboxes for real, like they were waiting on cheese, like they were waiting on cheese years ago. So
hey, listen, I saw the video with you going to that mailbox. Like, so if people don't know, if you see the little lady going to the mailbox looking for that stimulus check and is so disappointed, there she is right there. That's her. That's her. That video is going viral. Like that's a lot of views.
Thank you.
Like that's just something you just thought of. Let me just throw this little short clip out.
Cause my son, he told me, he said, Mom, he was like, if you did social media, it would kick off, you know. And I was just like, I don't know how, but he's a social media king. I mean,
gotcha.
my son is on there, and I was like, all right, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you the reins. You show me how to do this stuff. And he said, well, you got to start off with TikTok. And I was like, what that mean? He was like, oh, you got to come up with a concept. And man, when I started coming up with him, he was just like, oh, mama, you got him. So I just started coming up with one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Because I did another one too, me playing football. I don't know if you've seen that.
I saw that one. I saw that one. I was afraid for you and everybody else out there.
Do this.
Like, you know you're too old to do that.
But I do this all the time. My boys out there, I got 3 teenage boys. People don't believe that because here I am, 21, right? So,
right.
I was like, there's no way, because I'm a little tomboy. I said, there's no way I'm finna have 3 boys and end up way out of shape. There's no way. I said, when y'all go out there, I'm going. So sometimes I get out there, like one of them play cornerback and the other one plays receiver. So I'm like, look, y'all need somebody to throw the ball. Ta-da. So I
That's
be out
you.
there with have my little cleats on, my little glove, wham, throw. And so they be like, Mom, I want to go long, but you can't throw that far. I said, well, all I gotta do is run up the field with you. I said, ain't no, we don't have
That's
a line.
funny.
I said, we don't have a line of scrimmage. I'm going with you. So
There
I can
is
make it
a
reach.
there is a line of scrimmage. What are you talking about?
Not when we play.
Okay.
Not when we play. Because I can't throw from back there. But if I run halfway up the field, I can make it go to the 80. You know what I'm saying? I can make it go by, 40 yards. Because I go way up there.
Let me tell you this. I think absolutely you have it. All right. There's no way of getting around it. Like, you absolutely have it. Like, whatever you do, I'm telling you to keep doing it. Like,
All right.
Because if it skits on TikTok, guess what? That's easy stuff for you. You've been doing that for years.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, man, this is fun. And then I started getting a lot of views. He was like, Mama, look at all these views you got. I was like, man, people been looking for me. I told you they've been looking for me.
Right,
He's
right,
like,
right.
you just got to keep it going. You got to keep it going. I said, all right, you help me. I'll keep it going.
Well,
I don't I don't do live. I don't do anything. I don't do Facebook live. I don't do Instagram live. I just be like, well, I got a show coming up. I'll put that on there. But he's like, nah, you got, they want to see you and see what you're doing every day. I was like, what?
So
like-
what if I told you that you can make more money doing videos online at home than you could on the road?
I'll pay you to teach me how to do it.
Listen, it's repetition.
I'm serious.
I'm telling you.
Really?
So Country Wayne has definitely showed everybody the way.
Whoa.
He showed
Okay.
everybody the way.
Wow.
All right. Like, he showed you,
Wow.
if you just take your time. And my man David Hunt is like, I told y'all, they looking for me. That's right. They definitely looking for small fry. You know what I'm saying? He showed everybody the way that if you are consistent, you still got to put in the work. And doing those videos, like, if you find a way, like, if you got your son that's a good editor, and you got a good
Man,
mind
yeah.
and he can edit, drop
Yeah.
a video a day and
Okay.
just see how they go.
See what happened. All right.
I'm telling you, and put them on all the platforms. Like, you spend the
All
time to write it, edit it, and then post them.
right.
People will be calling you.
All right, I'm with
People
it.
will be calling you. So in this year through the pandemic, 2020, 2021, the economy of what we call content creators. That's what you be doing. You be creating content. Now, it's from a comedic standpoint, but there's a $3 billion industry. All right, so it's growing, and what's happening
Right.
is people have found ways to be visible online, and it's making an impact. It's making an impact. So take someone like me. I've done radio for a really long time.
Yeah.
Well, if I just do radio, this is a conversation we had like a long time ago. If I just do radio in Birmingham, guess who's hearing me? Just those folks in Birmingham.
Right,
But I could
got you
do a show or do radio online, and guess what? I can be heard everywhere.
Yeah.
And I can
You
be
right.
in control of that
You right.
content.
You right.
So, there's so much that you can actually do when it comes to how you handle the information and getting information to your people. So just be smart about it. I encourage you to do it.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna do it.
I'm telling you, I'm encouraging you to do it. That being said, I started with some of the stuff that you're actually talking about right now. So when you're going out, just share with me like some of the things that you're saying today when you talk to people.
Well, actually, on stage now, my biggest thing now, especially when I do the churches. Now, when I'm doing the churches, I'm basically doing old school scenes from back in the day, stuff people forgot all about. Like being baptized in church. To my old school stuff, back when they had you on the altar tarrying for the Holy Ghost. I demonstrate the whole scene. People spitting on you.
That's funny.
I talk about the whole thing, like how you supposed to concentrate on Jesus and you got a rainfall going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. And they're in your face. I'm like, call Jesus. And I'm like, no, I want to call TJ Maxx and have them bring me an umbrella.
That's funny.
This right here, you know what I'm saying? This right here gonna make me cuss, and I'm not supposed to be cussing right now. But it's some old school stuff that we went through that they don't have in church no more. I mean, they just don't do it. Like our testimony services, they don't
Right.
do all that no more. Like it's like 5 people in church gonna get the mic these days. You got
Right.
people on the praise and worship team, the pastor, the one that do the announcement. Matter of fact, they don't even have a church lady announcing no more. They got like a billboard and this professional voice that sound like DJ Strick talking
That's
to
me.
everybody.
That's me doing the church announcements. You got me. You got me.
It's a dude sound like you doing the announcement. So it's just a lot of old school stuff that I could just bring up and demonstrate and just do the whole routine, and they lose it because they like, I remember that. And then if there's young people out there, they were like, y'all did that. It's like it's informing them and giving them knowledge. They were like, Mama, you said that. You said y'all used to do that. Okay. So it brings validity to stuff that the parents, have tried to tell the children. It's like,
Right.
So you got this, I'm breaching the gap here, with
Right.
generations of what really went on in church. So that's the kind of stuff I do in church.
So let me ask you this question: Do you still think that churches should be careful about the type people that they get to do praise and worship in their church?
Oh, I got to joke all about that. I got to joke all about that because one thing churches like to do is get people involved in the service.
Right.
Like, especially when they first get saved, they want to get people involved in the ministry to keep them coming to church so they don't go back out doing what they used to do. But I say, hey, we need to interview these people to find out what it is they used to do.
We need to know that.
We need to know before we go put them in different positions. Because you don't want to put an ex-pimp on the trustee board
Why is that?
right away. Because he might be pimping the ushers. You just never know. Girl, get my money. If he ain't deliver, you don't know what kind of
You don't
spirit he
know
operating
what.
in.
Yeah, you don't know what he could be doing.
You don't know what you get. So you got to make sure these folk been dipped twice.
Hey, listen, unball that money out. I need you to
That's
straighten the money out.
That's right.
Give me no
'Cause you got-
folded, crumble up money.
Man, and then you got some thinkers to show out on you. You know how they be up there raising the money. So I want everybody in here to match this $100 bill. And then they put that back in their pocket. Like, hey man, you didn't put that in the pot, man. That's all.
Like we saw you. You did not do that.
Come on, man. You at least could wait till you got in the bag.
So I really want like people to as they see this to contact you. Like you need to be out there big time. I know you're traveling, so your cousin have already said it. Like they trying to get tickets for September 18th. Like they trying to call Uncle and everything to kind of get that done.
I call to make sure they get tickets, but yeah, I'll be in. They call it Lancaster. It's spelled Lancaster, but they call it Lancaster, South Carolina. I'll be there September 18th. I'm gonna make sure y'all straight. Well, my family in Greenville, South Carolina, so yeah, I'm gonna make sure everybody come on up there.
So how about your calendar? Is it filling up right now?
Yes, sir. It's actually doing good. This Comedy and Blues, I'm telling you, I'm about to go on this tour with West Love. It's about to hit so hard. Now, Small Fry, her material is not totally different. I do some church stuff because it's like grown people. So,
Gotcha.
I put a little bit of that in there because they know what's up and, bring up some memories. But then it's a grown people.
Gotcha.
So we talk about grown people things.
Gotcha.
And so I had a lady ask me the other day, she said, when you do grown people shows, when you do the show Friday night, are you going to go live? And I had to think about that thing. I said, I don't know. I said, because I know if it's grown people there, I'm going to be one to talk grown people. We all got kids. We all
Right.
grown.
Right.
And you really can't control who watch stuff these days. Children just be flipping. They just be on everything these days. It's not censored. And I'm just
Right.
like, I don't know. I said, but you know what though? I need to, because I need people to see that small fire can go into a small fry situation without compromising.
I like that.
I do need people to see that, because before I said yes to the tour, I had a conversation with my agent, and I let her know what I was getting ready to do. I said, look, I got this call. This is something I want to do. And I was like, you want to be a part of it? She's like, nah, that's yours. You came up with that. You go for it. I got your back. I said, well, I just want you to know from me, and I'm going to let you to hear it from my mouth, that I'm never going to do anything on Saturday night that will keep people from inviting me on Sunday morning.
I like that. I like
And
that.
that's gonna be my theme through this whole tour and this whole process, because people gonna be like, oh, we trying to get the old small fry. You gonna get that energy. You gonna get that. You gonna get that. I ain't scared of nothing. You gonna get that animation. You gonna get that grown. You know, we're gonna talk about grown people stuff, but you don't have to be vulgar to do that.
Right.
You don't have to be vulgar to talk about anything really, because that's not how I talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So because the way I talk changed, I can be funny. I can talk about different conversations. I can talk about different situations without being vulgar. And if I
Right.
can say it in front of my mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama's like, oh my God, are you gonna use that? You know, we just talk, are you gonna use that? You know, if my mama is loving it, I know I can go on any stage now and let them have it.
Wow. So have you had like a opportunity or any time in what you're doing where people have come against it or people have questioned, you know, small fire and small fry? Has that ever happened to you?
Oh yeah, people wonder what my motive was when I first came to start doing the Christian comedy. They was wondering, are you just doing it for the money? I was like, trust me, that's the last thing I'm doing it for. I said, I'm not even making money. I'm just on this show with y'all. Y'all making the money. I'm just on this show just to let y'all know that this is what my heart is. I said, if I
Right.
want to make money, I would have stayed on the Def Comedy Jam tour. I was on the Def Comedy Jam tour when I heard God tell me that that's not what he had for me to do.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it wasn't about the money. I had dropped 4 digits a week, going about to make 5, because I was just opening up. I wasn't headlining at the time.
Right.
But the Def Comedy Jam tour, you got to be hidden to hit that headline that. But I
Right.
had just started. In '92. So in '95, I'm on the tour, and it got me opening up. You know what I'm saying? All it took was a couple of years, I would have been headline. So all I had to do was stay in the game. But they told me, they were rebuking me, all kind of stuff. And this is other comedians now. So
Wow.
I'm like, come on, man, I ain't doing it for the money. I said, I'm going to make money, because I believe God going to honor my decision. But I never knew that this thing was going to come full circle. And he's like, all right, I asked you to give it up, and you willing to give it up. Now I trust you. Go do what you got to do. And I'm like, it's like a kid. I can go outside and play.
Got
Like,
you.
You can go outside and play. I trust you. You know, it's like being grounded for a minute. You know, learn something, learn your lesson. You know, get school. And he's like, I trust you. I'm like,
I like
"Okay."
that.
Because I called my pastor before I told them, man, I called my pastor. He was like, I said, Pastor, I really think I can go back out here without cussing. He said, well, if you can't, we'll see you on the news.
That's funny. So, and I know that's got to be hard, but I do feel like if you're really funny, you could do it all kind of ways.
Yeah.
All kind of ways. So, let me ask you this question: do you feel like now the platform has opened up, like with Kevin Hart and all that he's done to bring people to the table? This venues across the country that you could be on the stage. Do you think that there's enough space in the comedy arena for anybody? That's good. Anybody that's good.
Anybody that's good can work. Anybody that's good can work. There's so many venues. The comedy clubs wide open, door wide open. But see, I didn't put myself in there because I wasn't ready. But
Gotcha.
now, oh, let's go.
Let's
I
go.
mean, from Stardom to Improv to Punchline, let's go. And they have like, man, thousands through the U.S. You can keep working. You can just do comedy clubs and keep working all year.
That's
It's
what's
that
up.
many. It's
That's
that
what's up.
many. So I mean, here I come.
Hey, I hear it.
Yeah,
I hear
here
it.
I come, man. Yeah.
I want you to get out there because I know how funny you are. You know what I'm saying? I know
Thanks,
the
sir.
gift. Let me just put it like this. I know the gift that God has put in you. And man, I know you'll bring it. And it's one of those things that I think comedy is probably one of the talents that's going to continue to grow, especially after the pandemic, because everybody want to laugh right now.
Everybody need to laugh right
Everybody
now. We need
needs-
healing. We need healing from this situation, man. And laughter is that healing. It's that healing, and it's cheaper than your prescription.
It is. It's
Yeah,
much
you know what I'm
cheaper.
saying?
And they keep you out of jail, too.
You're out of jail. You ain't worried about no DUI. You know how many people got pulled over laughing? Probably none.
Right. Right.
Sir, you was swerving. I'm sorry, sir. I was laughing. No. You laugh and then you get your eyes back on the wheel and you keep going,
Right.
and then you laugh some more, and then you can't handle it. Most people pull over like, man, I can't take it. I just had to pull over.
Right.
They ain't gonna just keep driving under the influence of laughter. You got
I like
your
that.
senses,
I like that.
And
I like that.
fun. and it's fun, and it heals your body, man. The Bible said that it's medicine, man.
Right.
It's good for you, man. It's good.
It's good to be able to
It's
laugh.
good for you. Man, look, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
No, you had something real deep I could tell.
No, it wasn't deep at all. I want people to know you like I know you, and the best way for
Okay.
them to do that is for them to get your contact information,
Right.
like
All
where they
right.
could the social media stuff. If you got a website, however you want them to contact you,
All right.
I would love for you to share that.
Yeah, just call my mama house.
Yo, what your mama gonna say? Small fire, small fry. Office. How can I help you?
No, she gonna say, "You want Savior? You want Savior? Hold on, baby." These people on the phone. These people on the phone. But nah, I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
Small fire.
Are you one of those Instagram models?
No, I need to figure out how to do that though.
No, you don't need to.
Expand my brand. No, just kidding.
Come on,
You funny.
Instagram. You
You
what
funny.
now?
Small
I bet
fire
you probably
21.
can. You probably can add that to what you do.
I'm gonna ask my son. Look, I don't even know what it is. So I gotta go ask my son to school me. So next time you see
You
it, I know
going
what you talking about.
don't ask your son if you could be an Instagram model. He's
I'm
going.
gonna ask him what is an Instagram model, and then
Okay.
I get your joke, and then I call you and text the laugh later.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cause I don't think I heard about Instagram model. I heard him say something about it on Wild 'N Out last night. So I still don't know what it is.
Okay.
She said she gonna call my daddy for tickets. You better call him. You can get some free tickets. But yeah, I'm on. Let's see, what's that? Instagram.
Instagram.
Smallfire21. Twitter. Smallfire21. TikTok. Smallfire21. Facebook. Comedian Smallfire. Or you can put in comedian Small Fry. Either one of those. on
So what's
Facebook.
okay? Let me be honest. I'm gonna be straight with you. What's like the
Alright.
one of the places like if somebody call you, whether it's a church or a promoter, and they want to get you today, what is like the best place to go to get you today?
Facebook Messenger.
Facebook
Or
Messenger.
Or Instagram Messenger. Any one of those messengers. Because I
Alright.
got the little notification. Yeah, it sound like money.
Sound like money.
It sound
Small.
like the Cash App thing. It sound like the Cash App thing.
That's what's up. So when that hit, let me call this person
oh,
back.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hold up, baby.
Whatever you was saying, this is important right here.
Pause the movie.
That's
That's
funny.
one thing about everybody doing Roku now, Netflix, because of the pandemic. So
Right.
you can pause any show. You can pause any show, be like, hold on, handle your business and get back to the movie
And
popcorn.
get right back to it. Get right back to it.
You better.
So that's what's up, man. Well, I do appreciate you hanging out with me.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I think you're super talented, very funny,
Thank you.
and I'm glad you're getting back out there doing your thing, and people can get a hold of you. I would love to hear this new material because I know it's great. I know it's great. So anytime you
I'll
come
let you
back
know.
through, I need to know the next time you come back through the ham.
Yeah.
Like I need to
That's
know.
what I'm
I need
saying.
to
I'm gonna
come.
let you know we're bringing the comedy and blues there because the lady I'm talking about, she was discovered in Birmingham.
Okay.
So I know we're bringing it back through there. I know we're bringing it. Ooh,
That's
it's
what's
gonna
up.
be nice.
That's
It's
what's
gonna
up.
be nice.
We,
Yeah.
we're gonna make that happen. So hold what you got real quick. Listen, I like what I do because I have the opportunity to be able to bring like some of my cool friends right here to you. Like these are some people that you need to know. I brought them to you so you can say, hey, Strick, you weren't holding out. You were telling the truth. And yes, I am telling the truth. I know these people. She is a real talent, and you need to go to her Instagram. Let me make it real simple. Smallfire21 on the Instagram. Go find her, follow her. If you're a promoter, inbox her. If you're a leader at a church and you want her to do, a comedy show at your church, she could do all of that. And guess what? She's got the Strick City stamp of approval. All right. Hey, we got a lot of stuff coming your way. Very, very busy August and September coming up. So I need you to stay tuned right here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, Strick City 01, hit the subscription button or subscribe button and then hit the bell for notification. And every time I go live, we'll be there together. Like, can't we just do it? Like, us together, like hang out and have a good time. I am changing up a little bit with the show. So I want everybody to know we're going with it's Strick City, but we're going to start coining or theming our YouTube channel as inspirational stories, interviews with celebrities, community leaders, business leaders, and politicians, so everybody will understand exactly what my show is all about. We want to inspire you. I hope you laughed today and were inspired by a small fire story. And we got more to come next Thursday. Not next Thursday, Thursday after next, because I'm actually going to be in North Carolina with my wife because she's performing with Marcus Anderson. So she's doing the whole festival circuit, and guess what? I get to carry her back. So more details on that. So y'all just stay tuned on what we're doing. Maybe I'll do like a little live set while we're on the road going to North Carolina. That's what's up, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. This has been, I mean, y'all know what I do, man. It's Strick City. Ain't no need of y'all acting funny about it. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me.